Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and I'm here with someone I have not heard before. This is a bumped up request from Cleo. Thank you very much, Cleo. If you want to learn how to bump up your request and get it within days rather than many months on the regular list, just check in the description below. It's very easy to use one of the donation methods. Let me know what you want me to react to, of course. And if you have a shout out name you prefer, let me know that and you'll get your reaction much quicker. So thank you, Cleo. This is Herbert Grönemeyer, and the song is Der Weg. I hope I'm not messing up the pronunciation too much. Live 2003, Mensch tour. Sounds like this would be very interesting. I think if I gathered the information correctly from Cleo, he wrote this song for his wife who died of cancer. He also had lost his brother to cancer, I believe. And I think his daughter asked him to get back into music, and so he wrote this song. So that sounds, it could be very, very sad. I'm not sure. There are closed captioning here in English, I believe. So if I have something to say about the lyrics, I'll say it throughout the video, but I try not to stop too often. We'll see how that goes. Also check in the description for a link to the original video, a link to the artist channel, so you can go and subscribe and like and comment and support them. Very, very important to do. What else was I going to say? Oh yes, don't forget to subscribe here if you have already. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who shared videos, liked videos, commented as well. I read all of your messages and comments and answer as many as I can. All right, looks like we have quite a crowd here. Is there anything? I'm looking at my notes to see if I've lost it or forgot anything. I think we're good. All right, let's go. Der Weg.
Ich kann nicht mehr sehen, trau nicht mehr meinen Augen, kann kaum noch glauben, Gefühle haben sich gedreht.
Nice voice.
Ich bin viel zu träge, um aufzugehen. Es wäre auch zu früh, weil immer was geht.
I'm too lazy to give up. I haven't seen enough of the lyrics to know where he's going with that. But sometimes, yeah, sort of. Well, mine is a bit darker. Maybe this will go darker too. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm too lazy or too weak to completely give up. Keep fighting back. Too stubborn.
Ich kann nicht mehr sehen, trau nicht mehr meinen Augen. Kann kaum noch glauben, Gefühle haben sich gedreht. Ich bin viel zu träge, um aufzugehen. Es wäre auch zu früh, weil immer was geht. Wir waren verschworen, sind füreinander gestorben, haben den Regen gebogen, uns Vertrauen geliehen. Wir haben versucht, auf der Schussfahrt zu wenden. Nichts war zu spät, aber vieles zu früh. Wir haben uns geschoben durch alle Zeiten, haben uns verzettelt, uns verzweifelt geliebt. Wir haben die Wahrheit, so gut es ging, verloren. So ein Stück vom Himmel, das es dich gibt. Du hast jeden Raum mit Sonne geflutet, hast jeden Verdruss ins Gegenteil verkehrt. Nur der Schnurren deiner sanftmütiger Güte, dein unbändiger Stolz.
Love the strings.
Das Leben ist nicht fair.
Gorgeous.
Den Film getanzt in einem silbernen Raum, bei einem goldenen Balkon, die Unendlichkeit bestaunt, heillos versunken, trunken und alles war erlaubt, zusammen im Zeitraffer.
Gorgeous.
Mit Sommernachtstraum.
Oh, Shakespeare.
Hast den Raum mit Sonne geflutet, hast jeden Verdruss ins Gegenteil verkehrt. Nur der Schnurrbart, deine sanftmütige Güte, dein unbändiger Stolz. Das Leben ist nicht fair. Dein sicherer Gang, deine wahren Gedichte, deine heitere Wahrheit, dein unerschütterliches Geschehen. Du hast der Fügung deine Stellen geboten, hast ihn nie verraten.
A lot of people.
Deinen Plan vom Glück, deinen Plan vom Glück. Ich gehe nicht weg, hab meine Frist verlängert. Neue Zeitreise auf ferner Welt. Habe dich sicher in meiner Seele. Ich trag dich bei mir, bis der Vorhang fällt. Ich trag dich bei mir, bis der Vorhang fällt.
I think they liked it.
Danke.
Okay. Let me see here. I'm going back. So you might have thought that this isn't having the emotional punch. Well, it is, but I'm blocking because I wanted to go back to talk about the lyrics. I was going to stop, and I thought, I bet I have to stop a lot, and I don't want to stop a lot. So I'm going to go back, and and hope you'll stick with me. I'll just say a few things about the lyrics as we go through. Yeah, it hits really, really hard. As I say, Cleo said that, this is written after his wife died and more or less for her, as you can sort of tell from the lyrics a little bit. I forgot to mention, I think that his wife was an actress as well, and Cleo said there were some allusions to that. But I think that a lot of the lyrics can be for anyone, and of course, yeah. Losing anyone close to you in your life is really tough, but I don't know. For me, losing my wife was the hardest, and I've lost a lot of people, but my wife was the most difficult and continues to be. All right, let's listen again, and I'll say a couple things.
Nichts war zu spät, aber vieles zu früh. Wir haben uns geschoben durch alle.
Much was too soon, yeah. It always seems too soon. It doesn't matter what age it is or what's happening. It always seems too soon. Even when you know there's only a thread of hope, it still seems too soon. Sometimes people say, well, you knew that she was sick. Well, of course I knew that. And I could see the deterioration. I could see what was happening, but you still hold on. Yeah, and sort of push through all the tides. Help each other out.
Verzweifelt geliebt. Wir haben die Wahrheit so gut.
We denied the truth. I'm not sure if this is what he means, but sort of at those last months or last weeks or last moments, you sort of deny what's happening. I knew what was happening on one part of my brain. On the other side, I was denying it as well. Like I say, you hold on to that thread of hope. Maybe it was a misdiagnosis. Maybe this is all a mistake. Maybe she'll suddenly come back.
Gutes ging verloren, so ein Stück vom Himmel, das es dich gibt. Du hast jeden Raum mit Sonne geflutet, hast jeden Verdruss ins Gegenteil verkehrt. Nur der Schnurrbart.
Yeah, what was the first frustration, flooded with sun.
Hast jeden
Every frustration you turned around. Yeah, my wife was a very happy person, very, very happy, jolly, personable, social, much more social than I am. And yeah, she could turn almost anything around. She very rarely got down. Two
ins
different characters.
Gegenteil verkehrt. Nur der Sturm deiner sanftmütiger Güte, dein unbändiger Stolz. Das Leben ist nicht fair.
Yeah, true enough.
Den Film getanzt in einem silbernen Raum. Bei deinem goldenen Balkon. Die Unendlichkeit bestaunt, heillos versunken, trunken. Und alles war erlaubt, zusammen im Zeitraffer mit Sommernachtstraum. Du hast jeden Raum mit Sonne geflutet, hast jeden Verdruss ins Gegenteil verkehrt. Nur es nur deiner sanftmütiger Güte, dein unbändiger Stolz. Das Leben ist nicht fair.
Those strings are enough to rip your heart out too, but they're beautiful. They're gorgeous. I love them. Life isn't fair. Well, uh, long, long before she was even sick, my people used to say, not me so much, but because I have a different look on the world, but some people would say, well, this isn't fair. And she always used to say, who promised you fair? Right? So life isn't fair. Well, life is life. Death is part of life. So in a way, it isn't fair, but in another way, it is what it is. So yeah, you can't do anything about that. Who promised you fair?
Nicht fair. Dein sicherer Gang, deine wahren Gedichte, deine heitere Welt, dein unerschütterliches Geschehen. Du hast der Fügung deine Stern geboten, hast ihn nie verraten, deinen Plan vom Glück, deinen
Yeah, exactly. Never betrayed your plan for happiness. Pretty much until the very, really, really close, always thought things would turn around. Not me. I wasn't so confident of it, but I always said I was. And but she believed that the doctors were wrong, that things were going to change, even when we knew 100%. And I think she kind of did in this part of her brain. But um, yeah, she always tried to be happy and spread happiness. There were times, there were moments. I don't want to be unfair to people because not everyone can maintain that. There were moments she couldn't maintain it in private with just the two of us, and there was a certain amount of fear, a certain amount of trepidation, etc. But for the most part, she continued to be that happy person.
Ich gehe nicht weg, hab meine Frist verlängert, neue Zeitreise auf ferner Welt, habe dich sicher in meiner Seele, ich trag dich bei mir, bis der Vorhang fällt.
I think this is the last comment I'll make, and I'll play it to the end anyway, just to hear the beautiful vocals. But yeah, you hold on to the person. It's actually here, not here, but colloquially your heart, colloquially your soul, but it's all up here. Um, and the memories and the good times and the bad times. I like to remember things that we argued about occasionally, and we didn't have very big arguments or fights. Neither one of us were into drama. We were both searching for happiness and contentment, and we agreed to disagree occasionally, but you want to remember the whole person, and not an angel, not a and I don't believe in heaven, so none of that nonsense for me. I want the real person and the real memories of who that was. That's who I loved, and that's who I want to hold on to. But you carry that with you, right? So now I'm getting emotional. When I see a sunset or something of this nature, I pretend, because I don't believe in souls, spirits, heaven, none of that. But I kind of trick myself or think she's seeing through my eyes and enjoying through my eyes. But at least I'm enjoying that idea.
Ich trag dich bei mir, bis der Vorhang fällt.
Mm. Guess we're at the end anyway. It's all the applause, which is fantastic. But we heard that, so um, excellent. Herbert Grönemeyer, uh, beautiful vocals. Really love his voice too. Of course, the sentiment of the song hits hard. Very, very touching. You can see it in his face here. Uh, yeah, super request, Cleo. Really appreciate that. For and I know that many people have lost people in their lives close to them. It could be your mother, your father, your wife, your husband, your children, God forbid. Well, I say God, but I don't believe in God, but you know what I mean? It's an expression. Um, but it's very sad when anyone goes that's close to you. It could even be grandparents, because sometimes you're much closer to a grandparent than even your own parents sometimes. There's, or even a really, really close friend, and yeah, lost someone very close to me through their own devices, which is unfortunate, but really hard, no matter how it happens, when it happens, and what age, because sometimes people say, well, they were very old, like if you're your grandparent or something. Well, maybe, but that doesn't matter. You're still holding on, right? You still have that love, and that uh, it still hurts a lot. But I guess on the positive side, if you want to call it that, is you carry on, and like he says, till the curtain falls, in reference to acting. Um, because in a sense you're carrying them with you now, like what's left but our memories and what we leave behind with our friends and family and children, etc. It's our memories, and some of the deeds we did will last for a little while, but it's really carried through the generations and the people that we know. Anyway, that's my 2 cents worth. I really loved it. I hope you did too. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to check in the description for links to the artist channel, and also for a way to pump up your request, as Cleo did on this one. You can get yours much quicker than on the regular list, which is just very, very long because there's so many super artists to get to. We're really lucky that way. Music can help you get through the tough times as well. Even sad music sometimes a bit cathartic. It can kind of work through things. It's also strangely, uh, in a weird way, kind of comforting to know that you're not the only one. There's a lot of people suffering and having pain in their lives of various kinds, and losses too. So, it's you're not left isolated and alone. It's a feeling of social connection, I guess. Don't forget to subscribe here if you already have. Thank you very much. In the meantime, keep listening, keep having fun. It's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Bye bye for now.